Monday Night Raw continues with hour number 3. And we're kicking it off with the Heyman Empire. Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns to step into the ring one more time with the United States champion Austin Theory and Johnny Gargano, members of Evolve. We saw the Evolve leader earlier tonight pick up the victory as Matt Riddle defeated AJ Styles. Of course, Johnny Gargano and Austin Theory both pinfall victories over Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar, a former U.S. champion, with the victory over Austin Theory, but Theory came out at SummerSlam in a fury and was able to regain the United States champion. He's held it ever since then. Here we go, kicking off hour number 3, part 3 of Monday Night Raw. Of course, still to come here in this broadcast, we got Becky Lynch and Asuka going one-on-one as they were on the losing end of the fatal 5-way matchup at Halloween Havoc. And then in our Monday Night Raw main event, champion versus champion, the brand new WWE Women's Champion Shayna Baszler to go one-on-one with the brand new Women's Tag Team Champion Nikki Cross. Of course, Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss, Twisted Sanity, are your WWE Women's Tag Team Champions with their triple threat victory over Toxic Attraction and Retribution at Halloween Havoc. Do check out the replay in the archives of Halloween Havoc. It was a 5-part premium live event with 3 bonus matches, including a couple title changes taking place at patreon.com/tbsports27 as part of our Sunday Night Heat kickoff. And we'll give a quick shout out here, since we're into the third hour, to our Patreon subscribers at the Mega Fan and the Ultra Fan level. Do consider signing up and helping to support the channel. We've added a couple new perks to our Ultra Fan and Mega Fan tiers, as well as a private Discord channel, so do check that out. And we want to thank Justin Russell, Jonathan Harrigan, Mr. Maple, and Kay Duckman for being those Patreon subscribers that are helping to keep this channel alive. We are going for a PC upgrade this weekend to hopefully allow us to stream a little smoothly on OBS. And thanks to your support on Patreon, we're able to do things like that. So we appreciate that. And we still got our Patreon main event coming up on WWE Dark, Undertaker versus Kane, no holds barred. And there's the cover. My God, this was a dominant performance as the Heyman Empire gets the victory over Evolve. You can't get much more dominant than that. We barely got our plugs out of the way before that one came to a conclusion. And we'll see, does Brock Lesnar want to try to make another run at the United States Championship? He just pinned the U.S. champion Austin Theory following the F5 in a pretty dominant performance. So when you're looking at how things have gone here tonight, you're looking at the dominant group. The Heyman Empire coming off of Halloween Havoc, Kevin Owens losing the Undisputed Championship in controversial fashion. I mean, he used the ladder as a weapon, and he was the one that got busted open, and now we know it was because of the Undertaker's voodoo magic that all went down in such a way. So a little bit of a screw job there. We heard from Edge earlier in the broadcast. Kevin Owens not booked tonight. Perhaps on SmackDown he may be booked. So be on the lookout for that if you guys want to tune in to SmackDown and check out that matchup there. We can have that one. Be on the lookout there. And look at this. Well, we thought the rivalry between Bianca Belair and Asuka had finally come to a conclusion. Not quite yet, as Bianca Belair attacks Asuka from behind. It has been a rivalry months in the making, and Bianca Belair taking some shots, and well, Becky Lynch, she doesn't care. She's going to take advantage right now. But we were just saying, the Heyman Empire, pretty dominant performance from all of them. Of course, the Usos getting the victory in the early contest, and CM Punk knocking off Mustafa Ali, and you see Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, what they were able to do here just a couple of minutes ago. So, my goodness, look at this here. Becky Lynch and the Empress Asuka. I can't believe that attack. I was not expecting Bianca Belair. We kind of said that was it. That was the end of that. We still, it remains to be seen about Charlotte Flair as well, because Charlotte Flair, who is Miss Money in the Bank, her and Shayna Baszler, the queens, the Queen of Hearts and the Queen of Spades and the Queen of Diamonds, Shayna Baszler and Charlotte Flair. We still don't know what Charlotte Flair's reaction is to Shayna Baszler being women's champion, and the fact that, her best friend holds that Money in the Bank briefcase. That's all stuff to consider. But Asuka, for the first time, finally able to kind of fight back into this one. It's been a pretty dominant performance, as rightfully so, as Asuka was jumped by Bianca Belair coming out at the beginning of this matchup here. And now just tweaking the knee of big-time Bex. You gotta wonder, of course, we know we have the women of Retribution. You almost think that, like, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross could fit in with the Judgment Day, right? The way they are. We got Mr. Maple joining us once again in the chat. Hello, my friend. One of our Patreon supporters. Thank you so much for being here and being part of the action. Nice takedown by Becky Lynch there. And Lynch, oh my goodness, off the ropes. Looking to drop the leg. Here we go. Asuka picking up Lynch up and over. Spiking her into the mat there. Again up and over. Asuka sending Becky Lynch. Ooh, look at that nice clothesline. Clothesline from the man. And, Becky taking advantage here, but where does she fit into all this fussing and feud between Asuka and Bianca Belair? Asuka sended Becky up and over there. Oh! Shot to the midsection there, off the ropes, and the hip attack. I'm going to say, is Asuka gonna bounce back with a victory here? Doesn't appear that way. A couple of fists there from Becky Lynch, and Becky Lynch is going to lock in the disarmer onto Asuka. And Asuka, a little worse for wear, I hate to say, and she is going to tap out very quickly here in this contest. Wasn't a fair fight. Becky took advantage of the attack. A valiant effort by Asuka, and she nearly pulled off the victory with the hip attack. But in the end, it was Bianca Belair's attack, and it was the disarmer that ultimately gives Becky Lynch your victory over the Empress.
Here is your winner, Becky Lynch.
So a rivalry that seems to be far from over. Asuka and Bianca Belair. And I did not mean to do that, so I'm going to go to the next... Oh, I didn't know I can go to the next match. Yep. Go to the next match. All right, it is time for your main event. Shayna Baszler. Champion versus champion. Shayna Baszler versus Nikki Cross. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this stream tonight and these last couple episodes of Monday Night Raw. They've been phenomenal. We got SmackDown coming up. We got main event coming up, which is going to be a big card. Of course, continue to let me know as well. We asked if you guys would like to see us stream NXT over on Patreon. That's something we'll consider doing. We wouldn't do the commentary on it. So it mainly going to be like a computer versus computer in-game commentary thing. I just wouldn't have the voice, unfortunately, to do a whole extra hour. But if you guys want to see the NXT matches and we throw them up there on Patreon, then something we'll certainly do. Let us know. Let us know in the comments.
From Glasgow, Scotland, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Nikki.
Twisted Sanity, Nikki Cross. Champion versus champion main event here on Monday Night Raw. And there you see Alexa Bliss on the outside of the ring. No Charlotte Flair. No Miss Money in the Bank. Where Charlotte Flair so far has kept her word. She said she was going to cash in Money in the Bank at WrestleMania. So that's something Baszler's got to watch out for, is a possible Baszler-Charlotte Flair matchup at WrestleMania for the Women's Championship. Charlotte Flair nearly had an opportunity to be a history maker. If she could have won the Fatal 5-Way matchup at Halloween Havoc, she would have been the first competitor in WWE history to hold championship gold and Money in the Bank at the same time. So that would have definitely put her at an advantage, because you almost would have had to beat Charlotte twice to get the championship, because anytime you would have beaten Charlotte, she could have cashed right in and gotten her rematch and won the title back. So it's like that would have been a huge advantage, but we won't know how that'll turn out, because it was Shayna Baszler, the Queen of Spades, who ended up getting the victory in the Fatal 5-Way that involved Charlotte, Asuka, Bianca Belair, and Becky Lynch, of course. To the top turnbuckle. Oh, I don't think she landed that. That was a painful, that was a botchamania right there. We've seen a lot of these knee strikes in this edition of Monday Night Raw as well here in Montreal. And we still got one match to go with you. Now, this is our YouTube and Twitch main event, but we still have Undertaker versus Kane. No holds barred, plus the results of NXT. That is coming your way at patreon.com/TBSports27. WWE Dark, it streams every single episode of Raw and SmackDown, concludes with WWE Dark, our exclusive Patreon show for our Patreon supporters. You do not want to miss Undertaker, and we have never seen this version of the Undertaker, the purple and black Undertaker, take on his brother Kane. So this is going to be a whole new feel. And is this going to be the look for the Undertaker going forward, the purple and black, or is he going to switch? We got a lot of Undertakers to pick from here in the catalog, so that's still to come. But for now, our Monday Night Raw main event, champion versus champion between Shayna Baszler here and Nikki Cross, is again the submission magician, locking in these submission holds. Nikki Cross hammering away at Baszler. Forearm shot, and Cross sent up and over to the floor. Referee putting the count in. Baszler. And for both of these competitors, for both women, Baszler and Cross, that was a devastating clothesline. You're coming off of championship victories less than 24 hours ago at Halloween Havoc. The last thing you want to have happen is you to come out and take the defeat, get beat, lose the championship. Or they wouldn't lose the championship, but you want to gain that momentum, right? And the first way to kind of slow that momentum is to take a loss here. So a lot in this, and again, Nikki Cross a number of times, she has gone sky high, and she has come up just short here. Clothesline there from Shayna Baszler. Trying to cover up as best she can, but Baszler just hammering away at Cross. Oh, what a cross body from Nikki Cross, the former superhero. We saw it over the weeks here in Universe Mode as Nikki ASH was trying to get Alexa Bliss to become a superhero. Bliss trying to get Nikki Cross to come to the dark side, and Bliss won out. And now we have Twisted Sanity, and they're your women's tag team champions. Well deserved, too, getting those championships away from Retribution. Tie up here from Nikki Cross. Nice counters and blows there by Shayna Baszler. Counter by Nikki Cross. She's got Baszler up. And she's got Shayna Baszler. Drops her into the mat. This could be it. Shayna Baszler, is she going to lose her first match? Fresh off of winning the Women's Championship. Not going to happen here. Baszler with wicked ringing blows here to Cross. And that's been her game so far, just the ground and pound of Shayna Baszler, right? That's how she's been able to get advantage here of Nikki Cross. She's going to pick her up for a... Oh, wait a minute. Karafuda clutch. The clutch is locked in, and Nikki Cross is fading quickly. And there is victory for the WWE Women's Champion, Shayna Baszler. Wait a minute. Miss Money in the Bank coming out. Is she going to cash in on her best friend here? No, it is not going to happen. It's all mind games, as they say. Wow. Charlotte Flair, Shayna Baszler. Guys, that is going to do it right now here on YouTube and on Twitch. Thank you guys for tuning in. We encourage you guys to follow with this on Twitch. Hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube. But for right now, head on over to patreon.com/TBSports27. That's patreon.com/TBSports27. If you guys want to see this matchup between Undertaker and Kane, no holds barred match between the Brothers of Destruction, WWE Dark exclusively on Patreon. We'll see you then, guys. Thanks for tuning in.